At CMR, students take pride in their sports teams. Athletes have multiple options in each season to play for their school. But varsity school sports are not the only sport opportunity for you in high school. Lacrosse is referred to as the fastest sport on 2 feet. Lacrosse is a full contact sport that is comparable to the aspects of football, ice hockey, basketball, and soccer.
Currently, basketball season's good just for the quick change of direction, the endurance that it takes, coordination that it takes. Well, I've watched some lacrosse on television, but not in person. What I do know is it's very, very difficult. So it takes a lot of hand-eye coordination. Dealing with gym class, it's a very, very difficult sport to pick up. I would encourage kids to do it simply because of the cardiovascular fitness that you need to do. It's a lot of hand-eye coordination. Obviously, you need to be fast and agile and things like that. A lot of the same things that go into soccer, just foot quickness and things like that. So I think it'd be a great sport for kids to get into. So the physicality is nice to get used to.
Yeah.
Dipping and dodging and diving and getting away from people, and also using physicality to get open or get yourself in position to score. I think it's very beneficial.
Unfortunately, how new lacrosse is in the state of Montana, it is only considered a club sport. Club sports have developed a stigma as being easy or not competitive. This is not necessarily true. It all depends on how the players respond to the game and how the coaches want to coach. Kurt Fried is the Great Falls Fury's head coach and is no pushover.
As a lacrosse coach, I try to be a more aggressive coach. However, at the same time, I try to ensure that all of the players that are actually playing are enjoying themselves, they're in positions that they're comfortable with. We will do the best that we can to work with our players to make sure that they're comfortable in the atmosphere that they're in, that they enjoy what they're doing, and that they actually look forward to coming out and playing. That's the nice thing about lacrosse, is we don't necessarily look for a specific type of player. Any type of player is basically anybody. You don't have to have a specific skill set in order to play lacrosse. You don't have to be the fastest. You don't have to be the most agile. You don't have to be the biggest and the strongest. There's a position that accommodates everybody as far as size, weight, and height restrictions. So as far as what are we looking for? Anybody who wants to get outside, who enjoy themselves, and play an extremely fun, active, and high-energy sport.
Some students have already discovered lacrosse at CMR.
Our experience playing lacrosse has been pretty great. We compete, and it's definitely a real fun time out at practice and on team trips and everything. So I've had a good experience with it. It helps me cross-train for hockey. I play hockey in the winter and soccer in the fall, and I play goalie in all 3 sports. So I think that helps me, like lacrosse, the hand-eye coordination that you need to stop the ball definitely helps me with my hand speed in hockey and soccer. I think that by playing lacrosse, it helps me in both of those sports. So I definitely encourage other guys at CMR and girls to give it a try at least and come out and figure out if they like it or not.
Lacrosse being the fastest growing sport in America, college opportunities are available at all 3 NCAA divisions, including MCLA at the club level in college.
I intend on playing in college. Originally I was looking at playing college hockey, but I realized that playing college hockey there's a lot of hoops that you kind of have to jump through playing juniors and then taking breaks off of school and stuff, and that's not really what I'm looking for. If I could, I'd love to play hockey and I might try to walk on, but with lacrosse it's more direct, more like football, basketball, baseball, those kind of sports. So I've started to get recruited. I'm going to a prospects day, which is kind of like a tryout for prospective students at Colorado Mesa University, or NCAA Division II, and I've also been contacting a couple other D2 and D3 schools, so I'm pretty excited about that, and hopefully that'll get me into college and help me get a good degree to hopefully succeed in life. I want to have my own either sports shop or restaurant, so I haven't really decided on which one of those yet, but I think lacrosse will help me get to a college that'll help me do that. So.
The Fury are actively recruiting for both boys and girls lacrosse. Anyone interested in learning more or playing for the Fury, contact Kurt Fried at greatfallslacrosse@gmail.com.